next guest starred as the sexy sidekick on TV's The Fall Guy. Now she's given up acting to play wife, mother, and author. Please welcome Heather Thomas. Wow, look at you move. I like that walk. You walked out like, yeah.
No, I just went to the dentist and they made the lengths all different, so that's kind of...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more gimpy.
Did you get any Vicodin? We were just talking about Vicodin.
No, I didn't get any good drugs.
Oh, I have some.
Nothing.
So you wrote a new book, Trophies. Yeah. Congratulations. Okay, first of all, clap, clap, clap. First of all, we're going to talk about this, but I want to talk about you because you had that pin-up in the 70s with Farrah Fawcett that was basically, it was you and her. Do we have it? Can we show it still?
That was the 80s.
It was the 80s. I'm sorry. If I could have had a body like that, if I ever looked like that in a bikini, I would just shoot myself that day. I would shoot myself because I know it would never stay like that for more than a week with the way I eat.
It doesn't stay.
I know, but you're in good shape right now. I mean, how old are you? Do you mind me asking?
I'm 50.
You're 50?
50.
Oh my God. See, this is bad news for me because we practically look the same age, and I'm not 50. I'm than that, 17. So let's talk about your book now that I'm depressed. It's called Trophies, and it's about trophy wives. And it's a novel. Mm-hmm. Is it a novel that's kind of like a true story, though, but you're pretending it's a novel so you can't get sued?
I'm not saying anything.
You're not saying anything? Yeah, that's a confirmation. That's a confirmation.
Exactly.
So who told you to write the book? You were talking, I was reading somewhere about Gigi Levangie Glazer.
Yeah, Gigi was screenwriting when I was screenwriting, and I kept going through the whole motions of writing the script, and then you go into the studio, and then you sit down with a 21-year-old kid who says, let's look at the character arc, and the meetings wore me down. Well,
meetings anywhere in this town, if you have to go in on a meeting, it's just like, oh, suck it. You know, talking to these people, it's better to just do things by yourself. Is that why you decided to write a book? Because you don't want to have to deal with other people?
Yeah, because Gigi said you can't, because I was sitting in Disney, right? I actually have stationery with little mouse ears on it, and the notes are like, spooge is such a hard word. You could use, you know.
Wait, what? Instead of spooge, what was the word?
No, is such a hard word. Please use spooge instead.
We have conversations like that on this show all the time.
Yeah,
that's why I have to make up my own language. That's why I have to say things like Shadooby and Pikachu.
I know.
So Gigi Levangie's one went to The Starter Wife. She wrote The Starter Wife, which was a really good book, but one of the silliest television series I've ever seen in my life. There was a man living in the sea, okay? So are you talking at all about making this into a TV show or movie?
We're going for movie. There's lots of suitors, and we're just waiting until it gets a little hotter.
Well, that's very exciting. And you're married to an entertainment lawyer, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name's Skip Brittenham.
Ziffer and Brittenham? Is that from the agency?
Yeah,
I used to be rep by them, and I had to fire my lawyer, Matt Johnson.
Oh. He's hot, though.
Matt Johnson, yeah, he was hot. He was still a little too hot. That's why I had to fire him. I couldn't control myself. And do you have children?
I have 3.
Really?
I've got 2 big girls and a little girl, 7 years old.
Okay. How do you like being a mom? I mean, you're a hot mom. Their friends must love you.
I feel like I've been a mom forever. I've been a mom for 20s. I was like the youngest mom at the nursery school. Now I was the oldest mom. So it's like
I was a mom in my 20s too, but we're not in touch anymore. How did you meet your husband because he was your entertainment lawyer?
He was the producer's entertainment lawyer.
Oh, yeah. You always meet people behind the scenes here. That's how I met my boyfriend. He works at E2. He does craft service, but we're trying to make it work.
Yeah, well, where are you going to go? You always see.
That's exactly right. People always say, oh, she's dating the president of E. It's like, that's because who else am I going to meet when I'm calling complaining every day?
Or walking down the hall of the bathroom, you're not going to meet anybody.
So I read that you do fly fishing.
Yeah.
Congratulations, because I don't have the patience to do that crap.
Oh, I like it. I like it. It's like looking for buried treasure, and you know, you really can't think about it because you got to think about like 500 things. At first, I thought it was really lame, but then when I actually did it, I've got this 21-year-old kid with no shirt rowing me down the river, and
it's like a river runs through it, except no Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but you can have a Brad Pitt-esque.
Right, a little 21-year-old. I'm into that.
They're hard to find.
I'm into topless boys. Why wouldn't I be? Mm-hmm. It's what I crave. It's what I think about. Okay, well, thank you for being here, everybody. Trophies in stores now. You can go out and buy Heather's book. When we come back, I have some official Britney Spears court news.